Hey, it's Sean from DiabeticFighter.com. I'm a type 1 diabetic, nutrition coach, and blood sugar control specialist. I help people just like you to take control of their nutrition, to lower their blood sugar, lose weight, and live better. In this video, I show you how to read food labels for blood sugar control. Okay, so there's a lot of different apps, websites that will help you to keep track of your carbohydrates and the nutritional information of the food that you're consuming. But it's very important, especially for us diabetics, to understand how to read food labels. So I want to show you today exactly what I look for when I'm looking at a nutrition label. So here it is an example of a nutrition label that you might see on a food product in your cupboard or in the grocery store. Everyone's probably pretty familiar with what this looks like, but maybe you're not too sure of what you should be looking for. So the very first thing that we should be looking for are the number of servings in the container, okay? Sometimes they'll show you one serving per container or per package, or in this case, it'll give you 8 servings per container. So that means that one serving size is 2/3 of a cup, or in this instance, 55 grams. So it's very, very useful to have a digital food scale in your kitchen to help you with serving up one serving of the food, to be able to keep track of exactly what you're consuming. So from there, I go right down immediately to the carbohydrates, okay? So I'm looking at the total number of carbohydrates in this food. And in one serving, so in 2/3 of a cup, there are 37 grams of carbohydrates in total. So carbohydrates are just a fancy name for a chain of sugars. And when we consume carbohydrates, they turn into sugar inside of our body. So for type 2 diabetics, that means that your body will try to produce more insulin to cover those carbohydrates. For type 1s, that means you have to inject insulin to cover those number of carbohydrates. After I see how many carbohydrates in one serving, I have a look to see if there's any fiber. So in this case, there's 4 grams of dietary fiber, which means fiber can be subtracted from the total number of carbs, giving you what's called net carbs. So fiber acts as a damper, for lack of a better term, of the carbohydrates. So it slows the release of the carbohydrates into your bloodstream. So whatever the number of grams of fiber that there is in a food, you can subtract that from the carbohydrates, and that will give you net carbohydrates. And those are the total number of carbohydrates that will affect your blood sugar. In this case, it would be 33. Minus 4 from 37 is 33 carbohydrates that will affect your blood sugar in 2/3 of a cup, which is one serving, okay? From there, I'll have a look and see how many grams of sugar there is. So in this case, there's only 1 gram of sugar per serving. So that's relatively low, but let's remember that 34 grams of carbohydrate is gonna affect our blood sugar as well. So it's not only sugar that you're looking for the total net carbohydrates. That's very important. And as just a little aside, I always try to use the rule that I never consume a food that has more than 3 grams of sugar per serving. So that's useful when you're looking for barbecue sauces or other dressings and marinades, things like that. That's the rule that I go by. So those are the most important aspects to look for when you're quickly deciding whether or not you should purchase a product or whether or not to consume a product. So first of all, look serving size. How much do you have to consume to receive these nutrients? From there, we look at the total carbohydrates. We subtract any dietary fiber from carbohydrates to get net carbs. And then we quickly glance at the sugar content. And remember, that is in one serving. So I hope that helps you guys to better evaluate what type of foods that you're going to eat. Remember, nutrition information, reading food labels isn't just for diabetics. It's for anybody that's concerned with weight loss or leading a healthier life. Blood sugar control is the ultimate key to eliminating cravings and keeping your insulin levels low in the body, which creates the best environment to burn fat. If you like this video and you'd like to see more videos like this, please like and share on Facebook and subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Let me know you enjoy it, and thank you so much for watching my videos. Bye-bye.